Hello and welcome back, or welcome to Lady Leslie Budgets. Today is Sunday, January the 26th, and today we are going to restuff my wallet and unstuff my expenses for last week. So let's get into it. We're going to go ahead and start with my wallet. And I have some receipts that I'm going to scan into Fetch. If you do not know what Fetch is, it is a receipt app where you can scan in your receipts for points, and then you can turn those points into gift cards for various retailers. I will send my code here on the screen, and it will also be in my description box. So let's go ahead and see how much we have left. Now, I have been really good with my spending. Last week we did have a sort of a snowstorm, so we were actually out of school and work, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So there was no going out for me, no reason for me to spend. I did replenish my wallet on last week, the 19th, with $25. I did not get a chance to record a video last week, partially because of preparation for the snowstorm, and also that was also in the middle of a pay week for me, so I really wasn't sure on how I was going to record my video, so I did not do a video. I'm still trying to figure out, since I stuff my wallet weekly, but I am paid twice a month. I'm paid on the 15th and the last day of each month. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do those videos so that I don't confuse myself with what I have going out versus what I have coming in. But in my wallet, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I have $40 that's left in my wallet, and this is from me stuffing my wallet of $25 every week since the first Sunday of this month, which was the 5th. So I'm doing pretty good on my spending, for my weekly spendings, that is. This week I am going to give myself the same $25, and I have that here. So this is my wallet money for January the 26th, which is today. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So let's go ahead and get this added in. Now it's for this week, the 26th, I now have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So I now have $65 in my wallet going into this week. What I'm going to do with this, I do not know. I may go ahead and just put some of it into savings or towards a debt. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will figure that out. All right, so now we're going to move into the unstuffing, and I will want to say I do apologize if you hear any extra rumbling going on. My upstairs neighbors are home, and it's a Sunday night, and the kids are restless. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start with our unstuffing. In my household binder, we'll just go ahead and go in order. I had grocery spending, and that was $3. So I have 50, 70, 90, $100. I need to get some change. All right, let me pull out my little bank here, and I'm gonna give you some change. So 10, let's do 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so let's see what this does. So we still have 50, 70, 90, 95, 97, 98, 99, 100. And we are going to take $3 out for what I spent on groceries, leaving me with 50, 70, 90, 95, 96, $97. Oops. So then, did I have any other groceries? No. Alright. So $97 left in groceries. Next, it is household essentials. And household essentials started with 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 62, 64, 65, and I spent 11. All right. So that left me with 20, 40, 45, 50, 52, 54. And that's what I have, 54. Okay, next was Amazon Prime, and that was $8. And we started with 2, 4, 6, 8. So all of that goes in. Nothing left in Amazon. The next was electricity. Electricity has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 72, 4, $76. And electricity was 56, so 20, 40, 55, 56. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. Electricity, we have $5, $7, $9 left. All right, and that is it for our household binder. All right, next is going to be transportation, and I only have one, which is gas. Gas, we started with 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 62, $63. Yes, 63, and we spent 18. So I'm just going to do 20 and take 2 back. So now gas has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 44, 45. And that is correct. All right. Next, we're going to go to our debt binder, which I am excited to get into this binder. So how was everybody's weather where you are this past week? I am in South Carolina, so we did have snow. We only had one night of snow, but because it was so cold, it kept refreezing, so the roads were slick and slippery, so we couldn't go to work or get the buses out for kids to go to school. If you don't know, I do work at a school, so Safety is definitely one of our top priorities when it comes to our kids, and to make sure that they stay safe as well as all staff stay safe as well during these times. South Carolina is not equipped to handle freezing weather as our northern counterparts are. So when we get snow or sleet, we shut it down. But you know, it was good to work from home during the week. My daughter, who was in college, all her classes went to online, so I was able to spend a little bit more time with my daughter, because our schedules are pretty much high and by when we are working and going to school. But moving over to my debt binder, we're going to go to Petland, and this is the one I am excited for. Last Monday, the 20th, I had my first meeting with a financial advisor, and we were going over my expenses, including this debt binder. First and foremost, he was thoroughly impressed of how organized I am in knowing what I have and what I don't have. So I was excited about that. So let me see. What do we have going on? Petland 67. What did I do? Because I do not have 67 in here. Oh, that's why I don't have 67 in here. Like I said, I was talking to my financial advisor, and we were talking about my debt, and I told him how I am about 2 payments away from paying off this particular credit card. So he was like, okay, well, you have some money in savings, which is good and all, like, but instead of that money sitting in your savings, why don't you go ahead and pay off your credit card? And I'm like, isn't that kind of counterproductive if I'm trying to save some money to build up an emergency fund? He said yes, but he was like, kind of look at it this way. You pay off your credit card, that's less interest as you have to pay on a credit card, to where your interest rate could be 20-30%, and your return on your savings account may be 2-3, if you're lucky, 4%. So you're paying more in interest than the interest that you would gain with the money just sitting there. And at the end of the day, putting that money on your credit card also gives you more of an available balance on your credit card as well. So you're not really losing that money. So I went ahead and decided to go ahead and pull the money from my savings in order to pay off my credit card. So let me see how I did that. Okay, I took 11 from my emergency fund. All right, so 10, 11. And I took 56 from holidays. So 20, 40, 50, 55. $20, $40, $50, $55, $56, leaving $1 in holidays. So it wasn't too bad. I took the money out of holidays. I don't foresee myself doing a whole lot of spending for the holidays, so I'm okay with kind of starting over with that fund. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, so now for Petland, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92. It says 92, but my book says 82. So let's see. We did 15 plus 15, 30 plus 15 plus 67. Nope. 15 plus 15 minus 30 plus 15 plus 67 equals 82. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82. Okay, I can't count. It's $82. And then I paid 67, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to count. I guess you say I am a little distraught right now. My Redskins, my Commanders lost to the Eagles. So we are out of Super Bowl slot. But I am proud of my team. We did an awesome job this year. This is the best that we've done since what, 1992, I believe. So I'm excited. I'm still, you know, always going to be a Redskins fan. I know they are the Commanders now, but I'm always going to be a Redskins fan. Okay, so back to this. So Petland, I paid the 67. And then, like I said, I did a cash stuffing, which I put $15 in, and that was on the 15th. And as you see, I made that payment to Petland on the 20th. So I do have $15 extra in Petland, which I'm going to transfer to another account. It's just I'm not exactly sure, but as of we speak today, Petland is completely paid in full. I no longer have a balance left on this credit card. I am uncertain of whether or not I'm going to keep this card. It's not like a traditional credit card where I can use it anywhere. It's a store-specific card. But I may keep it just so that I can use it to get my dog her things that she may need that I can get from that store, just to be able to keep that revolving credit going. But I'll make a decision on what I want to do with that, because I definitely want to keep the available balance, keep the credit. So, because if I do close out this card, it's going to drop my credit score. So I'm trying to build credit while I'm trying to get out of debt at the same time. So we will see what that brings. So that was Petland. Next we have Affirm. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all looking at my tracker here, I do not know where my dots are. And I ran out of the red dots that I have. So I've just been like shaping my red dots until I find my red dots. Hopefully I will have my red dots by the time I do my next stuffing or unstuffing. But next, I said it's going to be Affirm, and that was $29. And in Affirm, I started with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 97, 99, 100, $103. and I had to pay $29, so 10, 20, 25, 27, 29. So let me make sure, 10, 20, 25, 27, 29. All right. So $29 to affirm leaves me a balance of 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. All right. It sounds like my child just came out of hibernation and she's in the kitchen getting herself something to eat. All right, so we did Petland, we did Affirm. Now we gotta do Savor, which is a Capital One card. In Savor, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 62, 64, 65, 66, and I had to pay 65. So just take off the dollar. 2, 40, 50, 60, 62, 64, 65. All right. So we have $1 left. Ouch. And y'all, please excuse my nails. They have been on a breaking frenzy, and I actually broke that one all the way down to the bed, so I'm trying to be careful with it and let it grow out. So that was Savor, and that is it for my debt binder. Right, healthcare, yes. So I did have 2 payments for medical, and medical started with $20, $22, $24, $25. I do have an appointment tomorrow when I go see neurosurgery. Back in 2020, I had a brain tumor removed. Thank God it was benign. So I was able to recover from that perfectly fine. However, I do have 2 other spots that they have been monitoring. I had a little bit of a growth, I would say like a millimeter of growth when I had my last scan. So tomorrow is just basically me going back and meeting with my neurosurgeon to, you know, see how things are going, if I have been experiencing any new symptoms that they need to be made aware of. And then we're going to schedule my appointment for my MRI just to make sure that there hasn't been any additional growth. So if y'all would, please go ahead and keep me in your prayers. So my copay for tomorrow was $15. So I went ahead and paid that. That's $5 back. And then I had a bill come in that was only $4. So I went ahead and paid that. Hi, Callie. Alright, so now I have $6 left in medical. Right. Now the next one is my personal binder, And we're going to my tech stuff envelope. And tech stuff has nothing. I actually needed to get a drive so I can transfer my data from my phone because I was completely out of space to do any videos. So that went into my tech stuff, in which I have no money. So what I did do is, that was $31. I just went ahead and pulled that from my savings again. So that came out of my emergency fund, which I need to update my tracker because I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to leave it as me taking it from my savings or if I was going to pull it from someplace else, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it from my savings. So that was the 25th. And this went to tech stuff. And that was $31. So at 55 minus 31, that's going to be 24. Well, it should be $24. So 20, 40, 50, 55. Then I took 31. So 20, 30. And 5. All right. Let me make sure I don't mess myself up here. So this should still be 55. 20, 40, 50, 52, 54, 55. And I took 31, 30, 31. So this should be 24, 20, 22, 24. All right. So 24 back into my emergency, and this 20, 30, 31 is going to go to what I paid. So and I completely messed this up, so go ahead and change this out real quick. Alright, so that was the 25th. So 125, 31, which is 31, and then 25. Emergency fund was 31, and now I have zero balance. Okay, so that is updated. So tech stuff is taken care of. Self-care, we didn't do anything. Oh, I did get my dog groomed. She looks so much better. I had to find a new groomer for her because I don't know what her previous groomer was doing, but it seemed like the last few times that I took her in, she always came back with like some type of issue. First issue, she got nicked. Nobody told me, which I know that happens, but you know, for it to be right on her back and nobody said anything to me, it kind of rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, but I said, you know, things happen. I'm gonna give them another chance. The second time, I think they overbooked themselves because she came back and was like super itchy, and I had to give her another bath. Called them to let them know. They did admit that they did have a lot of animals in there at the time, so the time with each one was kind of limited, you know, at which that kind of rubbed me the wrong way too, but I understand that it was around the holidays. This was about Easter time as well. So I was like, okay, but at the same time, that was 2 strikes. And then the third time that I took her, well, it's not the third time I took her, because she had been going there for over a year. But the last time I took her, within a couple of days, she was having like respiratory issues. I said it before. I ended up having to take her to the emergency vet. The diagnosis wasn't good. They really didn't know what was going on with her, and thinking I may have to do scope and everything, and which would have cost upward $5,000-$10,000, which at the time I did not have. At this time, I still don't have. But we went ahead and went the route of trying antibiotics. Thank goodness that worked for her. Now she is doing fine, and since then I have been trying to find another groomer, and it got to the point where she was looking like the spokesperson for ASPCA, and I was like, okay, I gotta do something. I bought the viral vacuum grooming kit for her. She wouldn't let me do it, and I'm a softie mom, so, and she said no. I said okay. But I have a friend who recommended me to her groomer, so I took her to her groomer, and I'll send a picture of what she looks like now. But I did take her, and that did cost me $75. She started with $20, $40, $60, $80, $90, $100. So 2, 4, 6, 8, $5 back, and at $75 it does include the tip that I sent. So now she has $25 left in her Pamper Pup envelope. I have not rescheduled her next grooming appointment yet because I wanted to see how she reacted, but so far she's doing really good, so I'm very proud. I probably will take her back there. It is a little further from where I live, but you know, it's worth it. All right, so next, did I get everything? Yes. Let me go ahead and do this one. 20. I did emergency fund to Petland, which was 11. I did holiday to Petland. That was 56. All right, so we did take care of all of that. Oh, I bought some more stickers from a shop on Etsy. I cannot remember the name of the shop, but I am still waiting on the stickers to arrive. Hopefully they'll be here this coming week, and once they come in, I'll show y'all that probably when I set up my February budget. But I did take that out of, I know this says budgets, but I took that out of my Scentsy. And Scentsy 2, 3, 4, and that's how much I spent, was $4. So Scentsy is 0. And that is it for my spending. So we're going to count it up to make sure that what I spent here matches what I have here. And let's see, for 8, 65, 56, 15, 4, 31, 18. All right. So I should have $386. So let's count it and see what we have. All right, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, minus 260, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 5, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And hopefully this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And is correct. So last week in expenses, we did $386. I had no expenditure from my wallet last week at all, so I still have what is in my wallet available to me. Like I said, I'm still going to decide what I'm going to do with the extra money because it is adding up. I am not spending it as I thought I would. If you have any suggestions on what I should do with it, should I go ahead and put it towards extra debt, roll it over into my savings? Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think I should do with it. I hope everybody is staying safe in this colder weather and praying for warmer days to come. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.